this little episode here is going to be about how to take a proper progress picture. It's actually really imperative that you take them correctly so that when you go back and look, you're not like, oh crap, I can't tell if that's just the angle or like my arm's in the way. Is that my skin? Is that my stomach? So there's two different kinds of progress pictures. Let's see. The first one is going to be, and I'm just going to talk about two different ones. You can take progress pictures for all sorts of things if you're measuring your legs or whatever. So two kinds. We're talking weight loss, general weight loss, or muscle toning, either way. And then competition prep, and they're both taken completely different, okay? So let's talk about pics for weight loss first. Date them. Now the iPhone is really great, and now at the top of the picture, it tells you the date and time and even location where it was taken. So that's a plus. But if you don't have that ability on your phone, make sure and download an app that you can write the date in, and then that way you don't forget. So that's very important. Lighting. Lighting is key to everything, okay? If it's too dark or if the lighting is different in different pictures, it doesn't, you can't quite measure it correctly as far as comparing before and afters. So that said, when you're taking your pictures, you want to first find the right spot, and you'll have to take them a couple times. The first time you do it, it'll take you like 30 minutes to figure it out. So you find the right spot where you like the lighting, then you have to note the time of day, okay? So you always want to take them at that time of day. For example, I always take my progress pictures, and this is like show prep, Sunday mornings before fasted cardio as soon as I wake up, fasted, like no food. And you can take them at night or in the morning, but just pick one and stick with it, because if not, if you take a nighttime picture and a morning picture, it's gonna look like you lost 5 pounds, you know what I mean? So you can't properly compare the pictures and really analyze, your progress. So make sure you're taking them at the same time of day every single time. That said, time of day also helps with lighting. So if I take them, like for example here, I have these huge windows. So when I take pictures first thing in the morning, everything is 100%. I mean, you can see everything, and that's exactly what I want. Also, do not be afraid to hide the bad. A lot of people are like taking the pictures like 10 or 15 times. They're like, oh, I don't like that angle. Let me change the angle so I look skinnier. No, because then guess what? 2 weeks from now, when you go compare, you're like, crap. I made myself look skinnier. I think I lost weight, but I changed the angle. So always take them at the same angle, and don't hide the bad, because we want to see the bad because it's going to go away eventually. So for weight loss pictures, I like to say sports bra, underwear, bikini, shorts, whatever, and you just take them head on like this, and then you want to turn to the side and lift your arms up so you can really see, your stomach area, because if your arms are down, you can't see where you end really. So arms out, and then in the back like this. Excuse my nasty hair. Like this. Okay, so and you can do it for all sides, okay, just to compare them all. You can't always have someone taking pictures for you. I mean, you might be sitting there waiting, you're like, okay, I'm gonna eat breakfast, but I gotta wait for my husband to wake up, and you're sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. Okay, so you need to learn to take them yourself. It's just gonna be easier, it's gonna make your life better. Okay, so I don't really know about other phones, but the iPhone, if you just go to your basic camera app, they're on the let's see, use the reverse camera. And this is simple stuff, y'all. If you haven't used this, oh my God, I feel bad for you. Reverse camera, and there you go. Now you can see. And then we've also got the timer right there. 3 seconds, 10 seconds. I like to do mine at 10 seconds. It's much easier for me to set up. I'm not in a rush. Okay. So reverse camera, timer. Okay. So post it up on books, on boxes, whatever you have to do, find the right, and then learn what you did so that you can replicate it every single week. And I like to take mine weekly. Don't take it daily. That's silly. Okay, so, and I'm trying to make this video quicker so it's not like super long for you guys. So that's weight loss pictures. For competition prep, it's a little bit different. You can wear a sports bra. I usually never put my bikini top on. And you want to try to wear your prep suit. If you're not there yet, if you don't have it yet, that's fine. Keep in mind, however, that this suit that we wear on stage is basically a sparkly thong. Like, that's it. So you need less clothing is better because we need to be able to see the glute area, okay? So really tiny bikini, like give yourself a wedgie, stick it up in your butt like that. Now the difference with the bikini pictures is that you want to take them from a judge's perspective. And girls, if you're not comfortable wearing the, almost no clothing kind of thing, then you probably should not be competing because you're going to be on stage basically naked. Get over it. So you want to take them from the judge's perspective. So you're going to be on stage and the judges are down here, so they're looking at you from this angle, okay? So you want to see what they see, okay? So I'll show you here in a minute exactly how I set mine up. Same thing goes for that. I use my timer. I used to take them on my phone, but now that I've got this camera, it takes like 100 times better pictures, so I use my camera. Here's a tip for everybody. Oh my God. Sometimes you take the picture and you're like, it's so freaking foggy, like what's going on? Take a little piece of cloth, clean the front lens, clean the back lens, and your picture will be so much clearer. Like they get fingerprints and stuff on them and they look gross, okay? So clean the camera lens. Do not add filters. You are not doing yourself justice by adding filters. Don't make yourself look better. Don't add filters. We want to see the raw, nasty image, okay? That's how you can see your real progress. Now, we'll talk about editing here in a minute. Actually, you know what? I'll just bring it up right now. So if for some reason, like some Sundays, I have to work early, so I have to take my pictures really early in the morning and it's still dark outside. My pictures come out really dark. And the bathroom lighting is just, it's too yellow, it's disgusting. The natural lighting is the best. So I, turn on all the lights in the house and stuff, and sometimes they still come out really, really dark. So the thing that I found, and the only editing that I actually say is okay, so I'll go to edit here, and then this little guy down here says light. We'll come over here to more, and then if you see, the second option or the first option is going to be exposure. That's what you want to lighten up just a little bit until you can actually see your results, okay? And you see, you'll just lighten it up. Don't play with the contrast and stuff because that's also going to enhance your muscle definition, give you like more cuts that you really don't have. So don't do that. Just that one little editing feature will save your life if you have to take them and it's too dark, okay? Man, my hair is gross. Oh my God. My hair dryer broke, okay? And just whatever. Probably should do something a little bit better here. Okay, so moving on, I will show you guys how I post up mine so you can kind of understand what I mean about posting up boxes. So I basically do it the same every single time because I know exactly what the angles already work for my pictures, so I don't have to, figure it out every single time. And then once you learn how to take them, you can kind of do it on the road, post up chairs, whatever you gotta do, just, figure it out. Okay, so how I take my pictures, let's see here. I take them here, and I move this little tufted ottoman guy here. And before I had my camera, I would actually I had a box set up here, and then I would put this guy behind the box so that my phone would sit on it at an angle, and then I could, be over here doing my pose, okay? But now, I use my camera, and basically this camera stand tripod thing is what I use. And I've got the angles set perfectly. I can tilt it up and down. So if you have a camera, great. If not, the iPhone does the same thing. Okay, so if you've never taken bikini progress pictures, this is your first competition, sorry. I've got it at the perfect angle here. This is kind of how you want to see yourself. And you can even bring it down a little bit lower. But the poses that you're going to want to hit, and every coach is different. They'll ask you to send different different angles and pictures and whatnot. But this is basically like general guideline. Everyone's gonna ask for this. So we're gonna go hit whatever your front pose is. Okay. And then you're gonna also do your back pose. And everybody has a different back pose. I actually have two. So you come out, you hit your back pose, and make sure you're wearing your heels too. I'm not wearing heels right now. You'll hit your back pose, and then you'll, take that picture, make sure it's good. And then I've got a second back pose, so I do this one as well. All right, y'all, so that is basically all that I have for you guys for this video. Hopefully it was quick. I always try to make it quick, but sometimes I feel like I ramble on and I want to like give you as much information as possible. Thumbs up if you like the video. I'm going to try to do, more informational type of videos for you guys. Unfortunately, I'm getting to the point now where prep is like taking up more time, and then I'm also going to Australia. I'm doing my taxes. I've got so much going on that like I feel like I should be doing more vlogging and stuff, and sometimes I forget. So excuse me if it's not always getting out there as timely as it should be. So hopefully I'll have this edited and put up tonight. Thumbs up, make sure and subscribe so you can keep track of my videos. That way they'll send you a little reminder email. New bikini vlog should be up. I've got some new workouts on there that are kind of cool. And so yeah, subscribe and follow my trip to Australia. Yeah. We are, just an update, 2.5 weeks out from Phil Heath. And Phil Heath is March 12th is when I compete. And March 13th, I fly out of Dallas to Australia. So that should be fun. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully this helps with your progress pictures. I don't know.